What's up, guys? It's Fresh Geek, and today we're going to be discussing 15 tips for how to not break the bank account when collecting retro video games. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so today we're going through 15 tips on how to not break the bank account. I've got my handy dandy laptop right here, so let's get right into it. So number one, buy bundle deals, sell the items you don't want. Okay, this is really important. You want to buy items in bulk. You can do this anywhere. You can do it online on eBay, Mercari, maybe even Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, and OfferUp. And there are so many places to buy bundle deals. Of course, Facebook groups even, retro game collecting groups, maybe a local collecting group, even a national collecting group. And you can buy bundle deals anywhere. And of course, you want to do this so that you can buy the games that you want. You can keep the games that you want and sell the rest that you don't want. So it's a really simple concept, and it's what's allowed me to amass such a great collection for pretty cheap by the age of 22. Okay, number two, buy import games. Alright, so a lot of games outside of the States are going to be a lot cheaper. The only problem with this is, of course, if you're going to buy something in another language, make sure you speak that language. And second of all, make sure that your console is not region locked, which of course means that you can only play games from your region. Alright, tip number three, price check everything. Check sold listings, check pricecharting.com. Make sure that you are not overpaying for your games. And of course, this applies to anything. Make sure that you're never overpaying for anything. Alright, number four, enter free giveaways and the occasional raffle. Now, honestly, raffles, I enter every once in a blue moon, but if someone says, hey, there's, 10 spots, $5 a spot for Pokemon Heart Gold, which is a $150 game, then I'll probably put in $5 for the raffle. Alright, and of course, free giveaways, you have nothing to lose by entering free giveaways. Nothing at all. And, of course, I've won a couple free giveaways, but only one in particular to do with retro gaming. And of course, in a recent pickups video a while back, I showcased what I won, and that was a PlayStation chair, a Pokemon mat, and an Isabelle keychain. Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Alright, number five, don't be afraid to buy third party. There are lots of great third party companies, especially in retro gaming. I love, when it comes to the original Xbox and the PS2, I love Mad Catz. Mad Catz is great. Of course, Logitech can be a great third-party company. And, buying chargers for your game collection. I mean, there are just all sorts of great third-party companies to buy from. So don't leave them out of the picture. And sometimes third-party will honestly have better controllers, just better everything, better game accessories, and cool designs. Lots of reasons to buy third party. Alright, okay, number six, don't buy new games. Alright, so I know this can be tough for some of you, but look at the modern price of games. I mean, you've got games going for $60 a piece. So, of course, if a game is mass-produced and sells really well, chances are that the prices are going to go down a lot. The games could become a greatest hit or a player's choice title, at which point it might sell for $20 or $30 at the point of release. So, I strongly suggest not buying new games, at least for $60. Alright, and of course, number seven, when it comes to modern games, avoid games with DLC. There are plenty of great companies, plenty of great game developers that have great games without DLC. Alright, number 8, have patience. This is important. Just wait for the price of a game to go down. Part of the fun in collecting games is the hunting. Now, of course, a price of a game will not always go down, but a lot of the time it will. And of course, having patience is what we really want to focus on here. When it comes to collecting games, 99% of us are not super wealthy, I would assume. And you need to have that patience, because here's the thing with game collecting. You can hop online and buy any video game you want. That's easy, right? However, being patient and slowly building up a collection and finding hidden gems out in the wild, which means garage sales and thrift stores and whatnot, that's what makes game collecting really fun, is the thrill of the hunt. Alright, and that takes us into number 9, which is go to thrift stores, go to garage sales, go to video game stores. So going to thrift stores, you can go in there and you'll walk out with a $20 game and you'll pay $3 for it. Alright, and $20 on an online sale. Go to garage sales. Garage selling, you will not believe the deals that you can find. Now, of course, if you want to be a garage sailor, you have to be consistent. You have to go every weekend. You have to hit up a lot of sales, because it might be 2 or 3 weekends before you finally find a great deal. But especially in larger metros, you're going to find a ton of video games, because video games are in virtually every household in this era. And of course, video game stores, a lot of game stores will honestly have great deals. And of course, even GameStop right now they're liquidating. They're getting rid of their, I think it's 7th generation PS3, Wii U, Wii, Xbox 360. They're getting rid of those games. They're having great deals, like buy 3 pre-owned games, get 2 free. So definitely go to your local GameStop and support your local game stores, more importantly, because GameStop has a lot of problems, let's all admit it. But of course, a lot of local game stores will have killer deals, and a lot of local game stores, you can become friends with the game store owners and employees. It's networking at that point. Alright, and then of course we have number 10, which is establish relationships with your local sellers. If you have local game stores, make sure that they know who you are. Go in there regularly. Take them out for coffee. And of course, acquaint with people on Facebook Marketplace who sell regularly. Alright, and then 11 is tell friends on social media that you're a game collector. That one's pretty straightforward. You might tell your friends that you're a collector, and they might have a few games to sell you for cheap, or even to give you. I have a friend who gave me a pretty nice amount of choice titles, really good games, for free, because he's just my bro. So definitely let your friends know that you're a collector. Alright, number 12, follow sellers on Mercari and eBay that have good deals. So I am always on Mercari, and I follow probably 40 or 50 sellers that just have deals that you can't find anywhere else on the internet. And you have to search for these people to follow. And, after collecting for a while and buying from certain websites, you'll start to find them. And number 13, get those free digital games while they last. So, of course, on the Xbox Live Arcade, there are a ton of great free digital games. There's Doritos Crash Course, The Walking Dead is free, I think the Resident Evil game on there is free, even Life is Strange, the first episode, is free on there. And, of course, you've got really cheap digital sales right now on consoles like 3DS and Wii U. So definitely check out those free digital games and those cheap digital sales. And number 14 is wait for physical and digital sales. Of course, I've already covered this a bit. GameStop has physical sales. A lot of local retro game stores will have physical sales, and of course the digital sales, like I just mentioned, on those 7th generation consoles. And of course, even on modern consoles, PS4, Switch, Xbox One, they have their digital sales too. And number 15, finally, last but not least, don't give in to scalpers. Don't buy a Nintendo Switch brand new that's not from a retail store. Because if we give in to scalpers, the prices will just keep going up. Ignore them and the prices will go down. This is where that patience trait comes in. If you're patient, you can wait to get a Nintendo Switch until your local Fred Meyers has a bundle, okay? So, anyways, those are our 15 tips for how to not break the bank account. This is Fresh Geek. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you have any tips for how to not break the bank account. And, of course, check out my other videos if you wish. And I've got lots of great content coming. Thank you very much. Have a great day.